Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to share how I have journaled my kids' infancy all the way up to what I hope is going to be their teenage years. I'm going to pull out my journals and show you kind of how I started, and then I'm going to show what I do now with these two notebooks. The one thing that I do want to say is you can start where your kids are now. Just doing short documenting notes, funny things they say, things that happen, things that are going on in the world that you want to remember and to remind them of. And so if it's something that you're interested in trying to start or at least learning more about, then continue watching and I hope you enjoy. This is a Vera Bradley journal. Really simple. We didn't know the gender of our firstborn at the time, and so I wanted something that could go either way as far as being gender specific. We documented our visits to the doctor. We got sonogram information, anatomy scans. We wrote practice names. My husband's grandmother passed away during the pregnancy, and so I put that in there and talked about the story of visiting her at the hospital. And this is a song lyrics that I had found that I wanted to glue in there. Just am writing to her every couple of days. I included her sample schedule, just everything. Little ephemera and notes in here, and just include different notes my husband wrote. And this was actually done in the first 9 years of her life. And so you can see it's not super thick. I just wrote in it as I felt led. Obviously when she was a baby, I wrote in it more, but this is not a baby book. It's just me saying, this is what we experienced. These are the funny things that you said. I have another one of these for my youngest as well. And this is not something that my kids know what's in. I write this privately. I keep it in a fire safe under lock and key in my room with other important documents to be saved for when they get older. I'm thinking that when they turn 18, I may give them their journals that I've been keeping, but we'll see. And then this is what I do for now. So I did a lot of research about how to do this. With this one, I kind of just did it as the spirit led me, but as life gets busy and they get older, I find it harder to keep up with that. And so I decided to get these notebooks. I got them off of Amazon by Minimalism Art. And I decided to make this like a 5-year journal, for instance, where you would write in the month and then every year in January I will write. And I have February, March, April, May, June, July, August. And what I've done is I've set a peg in my planner for the end of the month. I track this among other things that I track in the front of my Hobonichi. And I'm tracking, have I put in one monthly entry into each kid's notebook, and I just summarize what we did, what's going on in the world, funny things they said or did, things that impacted us in that month. And then the idea is that I have 7 pages, and so this will last me 7 years without going on the back. I also thought at some point I might put pictures in there as well, but thus far have not done that. My kids know that I do this. They seem pretty content with the idea that it's just a surprise that they'll get to read when they get older. We also have these 2 smaller notebooks, and these are notebooks that we write to each other in. And it started at the very beginning before she could hardly write. And then my son has one as well. And there's no prescription for this. I just write in it as I feel led. They write it. We leave it in little spots so that we can find it. And this is one that they look at and are part of. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you got some ideas and some inspiration for maybe being able to try to do this in your family with your kids. If this is something that you enjoyed watching, then please click the like button below. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, then please subscribe. Until next time.